Traders who don't understand price action are essentially gambling with their finances. Here's how I know. Hello fellow traders, I'm Trader Tom with over a decade and a half of experience, as well as the founder of Simply Forex Trading Academy. I'm opening the doors to just 20 ambitious traders for my elite weekly masterclasses, where you get the chance to join an inner circle where ordinary traders turn into market experts. Dive deep into the art of price action trading across 4 intensive sessions. You'll emerge with ability to spot high probability trades, execute with confidence, and achieve consistent gains. Secure your spot immediately. Don't miss this exclusive opportunity to kickstart your journey. Can't wait to see you in class. Traders, how are we? Welcome back. Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you succeed at trading. In today's vid, guys, we are going to start by looking back at yesterday's trades. And if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news as well. Before we get started, how crap were England last night? England in the Euros for football or soccer, whatever you call it, whatever part of the world you're in, England were crap. It was 0-0. And I wish I hadn't bothered to stay up and watch it. But there you go. I just had to get that off my chest before we start. Right, yesterday's trades, guys. So I took a couple of euro pairs yesterday, okay? Because we were looking at euro weakness, okay? This is what we were seeing in the markets, right? And if we start with the first trade that I took, it was euro Aussie dollar, all right? And as you can see, price was in this, uptrend really. And then from this point, price has just come storming down, right? We're getting lower highs, lower lows, okay? We're in a downtrend. All right, and we love this setup, right? What was once support, when it breaks, it becomes very good resistance, okay? We got a bounce, we got a wick. It's not a super bearish candle, right? But that wick is bearish. And then we just want to see a structure break after that. So if we drop down to the H1 now, because this was really my entry time frame. And, look at what's happened to the Aussie dollar this morning. Yeah, that is what's made me hit target, right? But anyway, it was about this trend line, right? So we had this trend line here where price kept respecting, okay? And then eventually, if we just follow H1 structure, it broke out of this level, right? It also broke these lows through here. Right, and then once we saw this big candle here, I entered. Okay, I didn't enter 100% of my trade size because this is where I was selling. This was my stop loss, and this was my take profit. Okay, so once price retraced, we saw this bearish candle. I actually entered again on this pair. So I had a couple of sells at this trade. And then as you can see, price did come up, okay? But once it hit this high again, it's come just shooting down and hit target. And I actually closed 100% of my trade here because this is our higher time frame target and the last daily lows. So price could quite easily ping off from here. All right, but yeah, euro Aussie dollar did as we expected it to do, broke the range, carried on down. Broke the trend line, not the range. So that was the first euro sell idea. Hope you took it, guys. It was a nice trade. The next one was euro pound. And this is a very similar trade. If we look at the day chart, we were looking to sell because we were in a downtrend. And it's just this level here kept holding, right? Plus, if we zoom in, you can see that we had this nice bearish wick bounce off this moving average 20. And we know this is dynamic resistance in this case. And it closed back below this level. All right, so this told me if we got a breakdown, we could take price lower. Yesterday's candle, because I'm still in this trade for 20%, yesterday's candle has a bit of a wick. There's a support level here that I've put in. Yeah, may close the rest of my trade in this area. We'll see. But yeah, we were looking for sells. And again, if we just follow H1 and we look at this trend line, yeah, you can see price kept respecting this trend line. Yeah, and then eventually we broke out. But what we want to see is a break out of a trend line. Like if we follow H1 structure, right, we want to see a break out of a trend line plus a H1 structure break. Okay, and we get that here. We start breaking this last low. We even eventually break these lows. Okay, so we get the H1 structure that we want, but it was actually the H4 candle. I waited for the H4 candle to form. And as you can see, yeah, look at this H4 candle, super bearish, breaking out of our trend line. And, you know, we started selling. Stop above here, and then we took price back down to this level here. All right, and it was a nice trade. Again, hope you took this trade idea. Get my teeth in. I was up late watching the football last night. Bear with me. I can barely speak. So yeah, euro pound, euro Aussie dollar. Like I say, this euro weakness kicked in and we took some nice profits out of the market. And if you would like all of my trade ideas and all of my trade signals, where I enter, where I take profit, where I have my stop loss, then please come join the VIP Trading Academy. And you can also get free access to it now if you deposit funds within our preferred broker. And what you do with those funds is up to you. The last one, guys, was euro Canadian dollar. Okay, and this was the one I stayed away from because I knew we had news coming out later that day. As it happens, news went in our favor, but you never know. Again, why were we looking to sell it? Well, if you just follow structure, guys, yeah. So we are in a downtrend, yeah, lower highs, lower lows, yeah, downtrend. Okay, and again, we had that setup. What was once support became good resistance. Love this setup. Nice bearish wick rejection. Want to take price lower. Again, we got the breaking structure that we wanted here, right? So we, on the H1, we had pinpointed this gray zone here. And as you can see, this candle here broke that level. All right, so start selling here, stop above the last swing highs up here, and then the idea would be to take price down to our blue line, back to these lows. And again, that's exactly what happens. The only thing is, guys, there was news coming out, and this was Canadian dollar CPI, which was a lot better than expected, and price comes shooting down in our direction. So there you go, guys. Those were the euro trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and analysis every single day, then please come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash the notification button so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button. Really helps support the vid, the channel, keeps the wolf from the door, keeps the editor happy, and Gal Gadot might date me. Right, trades for Wednesday, the 26th of June, guys. Before we start, England were crap. 0-0 with Slovenia. Yeah, that is a crap result. Just wanted to share that. I'm very upset. Although we qualified first in the group, I'm talking soccer, football here, guys. Yeah, what a disappointing game. I stayed up late to watch that and wish I hadn't bothered. Anyway, football aside, let me also mention a few things about the channel. First of all, guys, if you haven't joined our trading community where you can speak to like-minded traders, share ideas and knowledge, then please come join our free Discord channel. It's free. Why the hell not? Secondly, guys, if you would like access to the VIP Trading Academy, where I give you all of my trade signals, I give you numerous tutorials from things I've learned over the years, and you get direct access to me should you need help with anything, then you can now get free access to that if you deposit funds into one of our preferred brokerage accounts. Okay. Also, guys, we've got the beginner stroke price action masterclass. We're still running this. The next session is on Monday, and this is designed to help you understand everything to do with price action so you can trade with confidence and find high probability trades. If you're interested in this, please register today. All right, the next session is on Monday. Check that out. Go register. Also, guys, if you want to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. Check everything out. It's all in the video description. There's links there. Go check it out. Also, guys, don't forget, live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready for me, guys. We'll look at the live charts. We might even have a trade. Come join us for that. And England were crap. Right, trades for today, guys. It was a bit slim pickings, right, to be quite honest, okay? And I've only really got one trade idea. But what I want to show you are a couple of US dollar levels that I'm interested in, right? And if I'm interested in any US dollar pairs, I immediately look at the dollar index. And what you're looking at right now is the weekly chart on the dollar index. Okay, we touched on this on Monday, but look at the beauty and how clean this channel is, right? I've never seen such a clean, crisp channel. Okay, and this is where we are currently. So this channel, this price action, you know, clearly in an uptrend, higher lows, higher highs, suggests we have room back up to this blue line, if not back up to these highs. And I would suggest back up to these highs is just as likely. All right, so, you know, dollar strength here really is what I'm seeing. Now, why am I showing you that? Because what I'm about to show you are not trade ideas, and I'll explain why, but I do like the levels, right? And we touched on this yesterday. So pound US dollar, right? If we go to the day chart, I really like this level. Yeah, if we just look at trend, okay, we are in a downtrend and we're back at a nice resistance level. It was once support, it's now resistance. Okay, so, and we've had a bit of it's a doji, right? So there's a bit of indecision here, but this could be a nice level to come back down to here. But it's not a trade idea because firstly, this is really not bearish enough. And secondly, this is a very nice weekly level. Okay, if I show you the weekly chart, yeah, if you're trading the weekly chart, yeah, this, right, is a very nice level to buy from. Okay, these candles are not suggesting we buy, but nonetheless, it's a very good support level. We've got the moving average 20. Right, so pound US dollar is a tricky one. If price breaks down on the lower time frames, like in here, you know, I may take this trade. All right, and I'll put it in the VIP Trading Academy where I put all of my signals. So I'm just showing you I like this level, but not quite a trade idea for the reasons I just explained. Also like Euro US dollar, right? This level really, this has turned into a bit of a range, right? We've just come down and we've started ranging really. So we're at the top of the range, we're in a downtrend, you know, could we take it to the bottom of the range again? Okay, so that's what I'm seeing with Euro US dollar. Like I say, I'm just showing you the levels I like. And what was the last one? US dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, this has become like this level we know is a super duper piece of support and resistance. Right, look how many times it's been tested. Test. You get the idea, right? So really good level. Is this candle bullish enough? I'm going to suggest not because of this big top wick as well, right? You know, and structure's difficult with US dollar, Canadian dollar, right? Was this an uptrend? Yeah, it was, right? Is that the last low? If it was, we're in a downtrend. So do we want to buy from this level? Right. So these are the things I'm looking at, but there's no doubt about it. US dollar pairs are at interesting levels. And because of the dollar index, my inclination is US dollar strength. Not my inclination, that's the wrong word. What the facts of the charts are showing me is US dollar strength. All right. So I just wanted to show you that, guys. But my trade idea for today, and I only have one, is Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Right. So the Swiss franc has been crazy strong for a crazy long time. Yeah. Look at all this Swiss franc strength. Right. And we were trading this. Now we have had a break of these last highs. Right. So as soon as we see a break of this level, which we've seen, we are now in an uptrend for me. Okay, so this candle right here broke these last highs and it broke above the moving average 20. So we are in an uptrend. Okay, and it also, the body of this candle broke the last high of that candle. Just a little intricacy of things that I look at. Okay, so potentially we could take price back up to the next area of resistance, right? That's all I'm aiming for. So that's what I'm looking at, guys. If we look at the H4 now, this daily level is also a H4 level. You can see price has reacted here many times. So if we drop down to the H4, sorry, we're on the H4. So what I want to see is a retrace. Perhaps the moving average 20 catches up. So somewhere in here, we get a nice bullish reaction. We can start buying Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Okay. So that's what it's looking like on the H4. If we look at the H1, there's a bit of a level through here, right? These last H1 highs here. Okay, so, what was once resistance, it's now broken that level. If price retraces into here, and the moving average 20 again, and we get a bullish reaction, we could potentially trade from this level as well. And again, when I take this trade, entry, stop loss, take profit, all of this information will be in the VIP Trading Academy. So come join it if you want my trade signals. Yeah, and that's the only trade I'm looking at, guys. Really, Canadian dollar Swiss franc buys. So there you go, guys. That is my trade idea for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Wednesday, the 26th of June, guys. Before I get started, please subscribe to the channel and smash that like button if you're enjoying my analysis. And also, guys, don't forget to join me for the live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get all your questions ready for me. News for today, guys, is a bit of a light news day. I would keep an eye on this at 7 o'clock, London GMT. These are all London GMT. Got the German consumer climate. So that could potentially move you any euro pairs. After that, guys, the only other piece of news we're interested in is two more pieces. 3 o'clock, we've got new home sales coming out of the US. And at 3:30, we've got crude oil inventories coming out of the US as well. But crude oil inventories can affect US dollar, Canadian dollar, and obviously oil. All right, so quite a light news day, guys. So you are free to trade. Guys, join me for the live stream later. Have a great trading day. See you soon.